Hello. It's horror Blu-ray update time this time. I got some stuff. Stuff is pretty cool. Um, two really notable releases. So we're actually going to start with those, just in case you don't want to watch the whole video. At least you can see these. So this is something that I know a lot of us have been waiting for a long time. Night of the Living Dead. So this is the Criterion edition, which came out a couple weeks ago. I don't actually have... I have some, but I don't have a ton of Criterions in my collection, mainly because in Canada, they are freaking expensive. We're talking on average about $40 plus. So when I do get Criterion, I usually have to order them out of the US. Although this one was actually a pre-order. So definitely more than what I would normally spend on a Blu-ray, but this one was definitely worth it. So Criterion case, Night of the Living Dead. This was the new transfer from a few years ago, and I know there was debate going on for a while as to who would release it, and I know most people wanted Criterion. I think the other contenders were, well, Scream Factory and Arrow Video, which also would have done it justice, but we got the Criterion collection. Looks freaking amazing. It's actually worth the money if you want to check it out. So, and if you want to see, two Blu-ray edition special features. So there you go. So you can read all that stuff right there. Not in the usual kind of see-through Blu-ray case or keep case or whatever you want to call it. This is more of a digibook. I frankly would have preferred the regular Blu-ray case, but I guess it makes it more collectible. Just open that up. Okay, so as we open it, I guess if you want to see the back, so got more artwork. Okay, so as we open it up, so we got the two discs. Disc 1, disc 2. There's anything behind it. Take a look. There we go. Yeah, so basically just black case behind it. So obviously all the packaging is black and white, which is fitting. This movie has been re-released many times, of varying quality on varying mediums. And then I want to take a look at the little booklet that comes with it. Here we go. So it's not a booklet, it's a poster. I haven't opened it yet. Actually, it is kind of... Okay, so here... kind of see it there. So this is what's on the front. Sorry, it's hard to get it all in the camera. And then on the back... So basically some background on the... it's like on the restoration and the movie itself. So there we go. So, highly recommended if you're a fan of horror, classic horror. This is well worth picking up. George Romero's 1968 classic, Night of the Living Dead. What I would like to see, and I know what a lot of horror fans would like to see, is a definitive release of the original Dawn of the Dead. Because I do have the release, which I think it was 2008, 2009, which I believe is now out of print. But it only has one version of the movie and limited extras compared to what had been on the previous special edition DVDs. So what we'd like to see is a definitive edition. Honestly, I think Scream Factories, or actually Criterion, are the two best candidates for that. And now, speaking of special releases from notable companies, we have from Arrow Video, Dario Argento's The Cat o' Nine Tails from 1971. So this is, again, special release. And this is why I hate buying from Amazon, because you can see that the top of my sturdy box is beat to hell. Anyway, so again, Arrow Video, I think out of the three is actually the most expensive in Canada. The average price locally, at least the one place that carries them, and what is that? Is there a little hole in that? There is. There's a puncture mark in the back. Well, yeah, so locally and even on Amazon, they're usually like $45, $50, so even more expensive, at least Canadian-wise than Screen Factory and Criterion. Screen Factory is actually the most reasonable out of the three. Although if you want to get it with the slipcover, you're going to be paying $35. But for older releases that no longer have the slipcover, I just order them through Amazon Marketplace for usually $21, $22. Anyway, so we'll open up the box. So this is obviously the limited edition. Eventually, I'm got to believe it will only be available in just the Blu-ray, or the just regular translucent keep case. So there we go. So same artwork on the cover, same artwork on the back. You want to take a look inside. So a lot of artwork in here. And also I had to fix this because it was also out of the case when it came in. Thank you, Amazon. Okay, so got the discs themselves. So, 2-disc edition. And then we just take this out. Hang on, how do you get out? Yeah, just a minute. Here, we're experiencing bloopers. Maybe because I suck. Okay, here we go. And as I make noises, sorry about that, but there's the back. And then we'll look at all the various things that come with it. So in the keep case, a bunch of cards, artwork, various things. So I actually haven't looked at these in detail. So just look at them here. There you go. I'm not going to talk about them, I'm just going to show them. The nice thing about this camera is then we just gotta add. Nice thing about this camera is that it's actually the macro mode on it is fairly decent. So it's good for detail. And you may notice I don't use a smartphone or a regular digital camera. This is an actual Sony Handycam camcorder I bought almost 3 years ago now. But to be honest, I've been perfectly happy with the quality. So there you go, more rambling. Okay, and so this is in the cardboard box. So I'll just open this up. Another poster, which these I'm just going to leave in there for collectible sake. So we've got a large poster of the main artwork. So I kind of see it right there. And then on the back, I believe this was the original poster art. There you go. So, just go back a little bit. So I have it on a tripod fairly close, but there you go. You can kind of see my little light in the background. Okay, and then also in the keep case, we have a booklet. So there we go. So there's the front of the booklet. There's the back. And then I'm not going to go through this in detail because we'd be here forever, but basically a ton of information about the movie, photographs, stills. So there you go. So again, if you're a fan of Argento and the movie, well worth getting. I know this one is... Some people love this movie, some people are indifferent, and some people seem to hate it. They don't think it was his best movie. I tend not to agree. I don't know. I've actually previously had this on DVD once upon a time. No, I like it. So there we go. This I'm not a review. Sorry, I'm just fighting getting everything back in the case. So it's not really a review. These videos are just for showing it. I might actually start doing more in-depth reviews. In the freaking case. There we go. Close. I might actually start doing more in-depth reviews on some of the stuff on my channel. Possibly. It's be a break from my bitchy videos, which will continue, but I would like to do more than just bitching, ranting videos. And I'm fairly soon going to start bitching and ranting about other things. So originally when I set up this channel, and I'm just rambling while I put this in, but originally when I set up this channel, it was supposed to be a variety of things, although it was mainly DVDs and technology at the time. Now it's basically Blu-rays and very angry videos. Although angry videos get a lot of views. There we go. Finally got it back in the box. Okay, so the next three, so they're not special editions. They're just regular stuff. So if you're a fan of the Saw movies, we're back with Jigsaw. A little bit closer. Actually, haven't watched this yet. Although I actually marathoned all 7 Saw movies a couple weeks ago, and meant to finish off with this one, although I haven't gotten to it yet. So there's the front. There's the back. Okay. And next, what many would probably argue is definitely one of Stephen King's better remakes. It still has a sticker on it. Generally would have taken that off. But yeah, so from obviously Walmart, we have It, the slipcover. There you go. There's the front and there's the back. And finally, also still with the, actually all 3 of these will obviously were bought from Walmart. We have Happy Death Day. Kind of a Groundhog Day meets horror. It's I don't know. I enjoyed it. It's I think it seems to be relatively well regarded. So Happy Death Day. Down the back, definitely worth checking out. And with that, that's it for this video. So, as always, everyone, thank you for watching and have an awesome day.